very good friend and very special guest, Miss Sherry. Say hi to everybody, Miss
Hello.
Sherry. Miss Sherry has been at the Tea Kettle for how long now?
4 years.
4 years. So we've been here together. We're a duo. I think we're the longest surviving duo here.
I think we are, yeah.
Yeah, Miss Sherry is an angel. She's the greatest. She really helps us. She does all of our inventory. She's our inventory manager. So every single thing that you eat here, she made sure those groceries happen to make sure that we can get those in the kitchen to get you fed. Today, we are going to be talking about floral flavors and why they straight up rock, y'all, okay? I made a pot of tea. Miss Sherry picked it out today. I said pick one with a flower, and she actually picked Persephone. Persephone is one of the first teas that I ever carried from our great friend Steph over at Spectral, who I just did an Instagram live with. She hand blends all these teas, and this was one of her original 5, and this was one of the original 2 from her that we actually added to our menu. It's a green tea. It's brewed with peppermint, spring tips, and hibiscus. The hibiscus in it really brings a beautiful color, and it's nice. I've had this steeping for a while. I still have the leaves inside. You can see it's still warm. And Miss Sherry and I are going to sit here. We're going to enjoy a nice little cup. We're going to enjoy a couple scones, and we're going to talk about the good things about all of the flowers that we put in our teas, the health benefits about bringing them in our teas, and on top of all that, how delicious flowers are. Like, if we could just for 1 second take a pause. Flowers are great. Flowers are wonderful. It is a flavor. It is wonderful, great flavor. And if you don't agree with me, you're wrong. Okay, so today we have our scones and we have our tea. We're doing a cream tea service. And I actually picked a lavender scone. Miss Sherry has a vanilla scone. And she brought out some clotted cream, some lemon curd, berries, and a couple Madeleine cookies. I'm gonna pour her first cup of this Persephone, which I've had steeping. It's beautiful, love it. It's good hot or iced. When you do it iced, I recommend steeping it a little longer so that when you put the ice in there and you let it, ooh, I spilled, it's okay. Spilling is just part of it, y'all, okay? Look, I'm soaking the whole table.
Thank you.
Miss Sherry's a good friend.
Here.
She gave me her napkin. She sacrificed it. Y'all, oh my goodness. That's all right.
Don't worry.
Whatever. Who cares? We got this whole place to ourselves. No one cares what we're doing for tea time. Tell me what you think about that. Smell it, Miss Sherry. Smell it up.
The fragrance is wonderful.
Yeah? What kind of floral would you say this is? Just by smelling it, what kind of floral would you say this is to
Well,
you?
it's like when you walk outside in the spring. You get some rose in there, and then you get, it's almost like a lily scent added to it.
Right?
It's just a whole mixture.
It's very, very sweet to me. Like, I just smell like sweetness. Almost like cotton candy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And then the color on top of everything else, the color of this tea, y'all. Let's see if I spill again. Oh,
It's a
probably.
beautiful rose color.
This is, how is it?
Mmm.
Yeah?
Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh, good, 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 Miss Sherry. I brought
Lot
extra
of flavor.
napkins since I'm a slob, but that's okay.
A lot of flavor in there.
What's your favorite flavor that you're tasting right now?
I love our Old Town Spice, and I also love a rose tea. So
Any rose tea, so this one is good
Yeah.
to you because it has that little bit of rose.
exactly,
Doesn't it?
it does. It's oh my.
Oh, it smells so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so light because this has a green tea base, so it really lets like the florals, I think, shine because the green tea is like a nice earthy base. And y'all have noticed I didn't even put cream. Well, I definitely didn't put cream because this is green tea. But I also didn't put sugar out here because I
You
think
don't
this
need
one
it.
doesn't need it. This one is really, really sweet. That's why it's so popular too. And hibiscus. Let's talk about hibiscus, right? Because that's what's really... Oh, and there's pomegranate, y'all. Oh my goodness.
That's
no
what smells
wonder.
so good is the pomegranate.
Yes, and these rose petals. Y'all, it's so pretty. I've been looking at this packaging for 4 years and I'm still like, oh yeah, because you read it and you're like, oh, that's what I butterfly taste, right? You're just like, it's good, and then you're discovering everything. Mmm.
This would be wonderful iced also.
Yeah, I love this in the summer. Like sometimes, because you know we do triple berry, what I'll do is I'll do half triple berry and half of this Persephone.
Right.
And it has the tartness from our triple berry tea.
Yeah.
And there's a sweetness with like, when you breathe out, the peppermint. Right?
Yeah. It's wonderfully refreshing. This is really good.
Great, I love it. And I was doing some studying, because that's what you do when you're a tea lady, you study, right? But I was doing some studying on hibiscus, and the cool thing about hibiscus is that it actually has a lot of health benefits. It helps with your blood pressure, it helps with your blood sugar, and it also helps with your digestion and in your liver. It also says that, you know, it really helps with your digestion to have a hibiscus tea specifically.
Yes.
And I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. When you go to the grocery store, you can actually just buy hibiscus on its own.
Yes.
And steep it, and it just, I mean, it's pretty like this. I don't think anything could taste this good. I think she took this hibiscus and maybe made it as beautiful as it could be. I don't think it could.
She did something special to it. I don't even know what.
She does something special to all her teas. She's magic.
You can drink this all day long.
So that's this one. This is Persephone. I do have a couple other teas that I do want to talk about because she does have a whole line. And there's so many flowers that you can put into a tea. I have some with a jasmine blossom in it. I have some with roses in it. I have some with daydreamer. I'm gonna go grab them and just do a little talking about each one, and we'll kind of go over each one. And then I'd really like to hear what you think would be the best flavor to try, and which ones you think would be taken best how. Like, do you like cream? Do you like sugar? Do you like honey, hot, ice? I really want to hear what you guys think. And then maybe we'll do a poll, and we'll do something with the best tea, the winning tea. We'll do something really special and great with it, like make a special scone dedicated just to that tea.
Yes.
Yes.
That would be great.
Oh
yes.
my gosh, that is what we'll do. We'll make a special scone dedicated to the tea of your choice. So I'm gonna grab our floral teas since it is gonna be spring and summer, and let's do a little chatting about them.